I'm not here to criticize governments. I think that governments faced a crisis that was monumental and very acute. And then you ask, who are the experts? And there are some people who are handy and are available and are part of committees and are probably, I guess, the ones that are more involved in this kind of government interface during their careers. And many of them are in infectious diseases and virology, as you say, or sometimes completely unrelated disciplines. And then they get those, and they get started, and then they're stuck with them. And I'm not saying that these people meant harm or that they had bad intentions. I think that they did what they could, but you have a conundrum. You have a government that is asking for help and screaming for help, and you have experts who are just put with their back on the wall, and they're told, tell me what to do. And they know that if they say, don't do this, do less, they could be attacked. That you recommended that I keep the schools open, and look at that, so many people are dying. It's your fault, shoot him. So experts are under tremendous pressure, regardless of whether they're virologists, epidemiologists, mathematical modelers, whatever. They're under pressure to over-offer. and by doing this, governments are also under pressure to overdo, because they have the opposition parties who, whenever they see, oh, you didn't do that much, if you had done more, if you had a more fierce lockdown like glorious communist China, we would have saved lives. So it's a very unhealthy situation. In science, you want to be free to say, I don't think it's 10 units, it's not 0 units, I think it's 2 units. Under these circumstances, you're pushed to say it has to be 10 units. It has to be a higher infection fatality rate, it has to be a higher problem, it has to be a stronger lockdown, it has to be more draconian, it has to be more aggressive. And governments are also taking pride of being more aggressive, even though they're destroying everything by doing this. So it's a very sad situation, and the only way to disentangle that is to say, we're not blaming anyone. I'm not interested to blame anyone. We're just interested to do the best for everyone in the community, and even more so for the disadvantaged, because what we did really killed the disadvantaged primarily, not me. It killed the poor people, the disadvantaged, those who could not be protected, the essential workers who were out there getting food for me to eat while I was Zooming.